All right, joined now by Treaty Manager Tommy Barrett. Tommy, first time ever at home on the first night of the season. You'll take that all night. 3 points, big crowd.
Yeah.
They ran out of burgers at half time. Good night.
Great. Delighted to run out of burgers. But look, we keep saying it, you got to get the bums on seats. It's important to get the young people in. We have to grow the fan base. I've been saying that now for a while. And it was a good atmosphere. It was great.
Get the young people in or get the young people into the team, because it was probably the youngest Treaty team on paper. Robbie Lynch outstanding, new hero, and Thomas Considine.
Yeah, Thomas and Robbie were brilliant. I thought Scott Kirkland was very good as well in the six. He had a great 70 odd minutes. Look, we were missing six experienced players. Well, that's six players that would probably be in contention to start, in terms of obviously Walshy was missing, Darren Wanku, Evan, Callum, David Tammy, so we had a lot of players out. So I was a bit concerned before the match because the amount of experience we had out. But the lads, no more than we deserve, Mike. We thought the game should have been wrapped up at half time. I was a bit worried when they scored, obviously.
Fair to say miss of the season by Thomas Considine. Fair to say it could be a goal of the season. His first one, the left-footed in-swinger into the far corner. A mixed bag, but he got the third goal brilliantly with consummate ease. He took on experienced players, and a great goal to get. Yeah,
great finish. Thomas has been out for 14 months. He hasn't played. Look, it's helping him that he's going to Caroline. He's training every day, and we actually went to sign him at the middle of last year. I think I might have actually signed him, but he didn't play. So he was struggling with a bad groin injury, but we know how good he is, and he's a great lad, and he's travelling down that road on his own every week, and he's been top class since he came in. And look, it's one of those ones. He's obviously, you have to be minding him, but with us down six players, he was definitely going to start. So and it's great for him.
When you look at the four players, I know Oisin O'Reilly stature-wise is probably the tallest, but then you had Stephen Christopher, Willie Armshaw, Thomas Considine. I mean, most of them are under 5 foot, but still you did well under pressure with set pieces in the second half when they were throwing the kitchen sink at you.
Yeah, I was worried about that, I really was. I was worried about them in set pieces because we were a lot smaller than we usually are. But the boys are good players and they're aggressive in the air. We said that the lads will attack the ball. Now, in saying that, we did take Willie off to get Fionn on to give Oisin a bit of help there, and also defensively. And not that Willie wasn't doing it, but it's just you run out of legs as well because he's 65 minutes. He's putting in a good shift. And Oisin did really well, I thought, both ways, in fairness to him. So, Fionn done really well both ways. And I'm happy for him as well because he's really a great kid, Fionn. He's a proper professional.
Battle of Belfield next week, Battle of the Blues, because obviously we're back in blue. It was a good omen tonight, but good game now to go and test yourself against the students away from home and see what way the bounce is from a night like this at home.
Yeah, look, every game is tough. We say that we don't put limits, we don't set targets, because when you start doing that, you're limiting yourself and you don't know where you're going to finish. So we're just thinking about UCD and getting 3 points. We're always looking for 3 points. We'll have Walshy back, might have Evan O'Connor back. We don't know yet. Robbie picked up a knock there tonight. Scotty was injured during the week. We thought he might make it through. So he's got a good 70 minutes in him. So we'll have a couple of players back, and hopefully we'll definitely have Walshy back anyway. And he's a consummate pro, so he didn't even take a drink.
Or a honeymoon by the sounds of it.
No, not a honeymoon. He's not taking one either. So he might get one later in the year in the June break. So so he'll be back when he'll add to it as well. So we're looking forward to next week.
And just on the crowd, a lot of work went in by the club behind the scenes to fill the field. We've struggled really to fill half a stand over the 4 years so far, but 2,000 in tonight, Tommy, arguably more because there's a lot of kids came in complimentary after the mini camp success of Thursday afternoon. Really good. I know the players were almost switched off for coming out on the pitch. They didn't turn around and react, but to see a full stand there must have given everyone a huge lift.
It did, Mike. It's fantastic. We're saying it a long time now, get bums on seats, get people in. It's growing the fan base now. That's what we want to do. We keep on saying grow the fan base, grow off the pitch, get ourselves a training facility, get ourselves a long-term agreement with in the Markets field if we can. Those are all important things. They're all important things for me. It's not just about on the pitch. As a proud Limerick man and a proud senior football man. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. One thing I would say, you know, the Blue Army boys are fantastic, made loads of noise, but when it goes 1-1, they go fair quiet, so they need to have a look at that one and keep going. You know, it's important that they keep going for us, because we've a lot of young players, and it's important. And I know the boys will do that, but it's just probably they were stunned, probably, you know. But I'd ask them not to get too stunned, and we like to hear their voice going when we're down as well. That's important, you know.
You've managed to find some small bit of a negative tonight in that, but overall it's been an incredible night.
Yeah, that's not a negative. That's just a bit of communication, a bit of solution focus, you know. So that's important. There's not a negative. It's just drive on. It's important that we're in it together and we stick together. So there's certainly no negatives around tonight. We should have been. The one negative was conceding the goal, but we should have had the game out of sight. We should have been 4-5, in my opinion.